I think I was like 13 or 14 years old when I stumbled on my very first episode of Chris Hansen, How to Catch a Predator. I mean, from the second it started to the moment it finished, I was hooked. I think we all know that infamous episode with the pizza guy. He came over and he still ate a slice of pizza. He said he just wanted to hang out with the shorty because, she shouldn't be on the internet like that, and he just wanted to hang out with her. This shit was ridiculous, man. But anyways, obviously it was a nationwide, probably a worldwide phenomenon. Everybody was watching it. And over time, I feel like especially after the pandemic, it started to make a return, but not with Chris Hansen this time. It made a return on social media with hundreds of creators creating the same thing, following the same model, right? We've seen it all the time. And some people do it right and some people do it wrong. Some people, they'll go out and they'll just beat up the predator. They'll just beat his ass, fuck him up and post it on Twitter, and they'll just call it a day. Sometimes they'll get the police involved and the person still doesn't go to jail because they didn't do it properly, right? We've seen all types of people. What's that guy's name? I forgot his name. Gideon. He does a bunch of predator catching. They have a pred catchers team out in, I think, Texas and shit. There's a lot of people. But there's one person in particular that we got to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen, and that is Vitali. Vitali doesn't really do anything. He doesn't really call the police. He doesn't do anything. From what I can tell is he just clowns them, makes them do excruciating things like maybe call their significant others and confess, and they'll call it a day. But I always felt like Vitali was one of the most tacky pred catchers out there, and it was always going to be something. There was always going to be something that happened, and it happened today because apparently they got their sting mixed up with somebody else. And man, when I tell you I knew something was going to go wrong, I assumed that Vitali was going to hurt somebody or somebody was going to hurt him or someone on his team the way he moved, but that didn't happen. What actually happened was even worse. Apparently, they move around so tacky, so unprofessional that they got the wrong person. They did a whole sting operation on this guy named Akash Sighania. Sighania. I'm jacking up his name, right? They did a whole sting operation. Turns out they fudged up the Snapchat profiles and made a little oopsie and blamed the wrong person for being a PDF file. How does one do that? How does one accomplish that? Vitali is someone with millions upon millions of subscribers across different platforms. How do you fuck that up? You shouldn't even be doing the final edit yourself. There should be you and then 3 other people to make sure. Actually, that's backwards. There should be 3 people editing it, and you should be seeing the final product to make sure everything's good. Like, what is happening? But anyways, I want to show you guys the initial clip of the guy they caught, because they blasted his face for the world to see as a PDF, so at least I could blast his face for the world to see that he's not one, actually. So let's, this is the video that he wants so desperately to be deleted. And FYI, he's going to get sued for this. Let's check it out.
You want to rape a 16-year-old?
Immediately with the racist, with the music. If you haven't realized, Akash is Indian, of Indian descent, it seems. So he bro came through. Anyways, all right, let's do it. Let's be serious. This is a serious matter.
You want to rape a 16-year-old?
Wait, she never told me she was 16.
Oh, she did. Where's the Bluetooth speaker, honey?
Wait.
Where's the Bluetooth speaker, honey?
Wait, no.
Honey bun. Honey bun. Honey bun. Bluetooth speaker.
All right, so just a little pause for play-by-play. Everybody look on the screen real quick. You got Vitali over here, and this woman is the decoy. She looks young too. She looks hella young. So it's even better for them. So they have her as the decoy, and I'm not sure. Now listen, somebody better be getting fired if it wasn't Vitali's fault. But I'm not sure if it was her fault and she mixed up the pred, or if it was Vitali's fault, or if it was a combination of both. But these are the two who seem to have been communicating with him the most. Let's keep going.
Honey bun.
Wait, look.
We got the messages right here.
Wait, where did she? I swear to God, she never told me.
Wait,
she was
really?
16. I swear.
Oh shit! My bad, bro. You're good.
My bad, bro. You're good.
Sorry,
You're good to
bro.
go.
Maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Wait, no, dude, listen. 18. I swear to God. I don't move
Wait,
like
wait.
that.
So you trolling too?
No, we got the messages.
No, she said maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Probably deleted it on his ass.
No, wait. I swear to God.
Of course I'm trolling.
Wait, I swear to God.
Okay, she's gonna pull up right now.
Yeah, wait. Please pull it up.
But why do you talk to girls about raping them? You crazy?
Yeah, you.
Okay, wait. It's a
nasty
CNC kink. It's a public kink. Like, it's. I even said, wait. I have the text. I have the text right here. I told her, consensual, non-consensual. I told her up here. Look.
What does it say?
No. So I told her
What
that.
does it say, Vitali?
Listen, Neon. Let me read this real quick.
So real quick, I'm not sure if he got caught up because he was on a kink version of of Snapchat, and he was looking for a certain thing, and he got caught up with the pred catchers and shit. But it's seeming like he was looking for one thing, and they got him mixed up for the other. Like he was trying to do some kinky. I don't know what maybe he was trying to do some exhibitionism or some shit. I don't know what he's into. To each their own, right? But apparently it seems like whatever he was into or whatever he was asking for, they accidentally grouped them in with being a PDF. I feel like that's a big difference. It's a big difference from wanting to do some public sexual things than, to wanting to touch on younger individuals. But hey, let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it going because the whole crew was absolutely certain that they had the right guy.
Wait.
What? Hold on. Let me. One at a time. One at a time.
Let me just show you, okay? So you guys know that I'm not playing or anything like that.
Yo, can I read the whole evidence?
Cool.
He said, LOL, you can tell me. Fuck, okay, I want to be totally honest before everything. I lied on there. I'm 16, but shit.
Wait. No.
Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird, please.
Wait, I'm calling the cops right now.
You said,
I'm calling the cops.
You said, You said, look.
Wait.
Wow, let me get another
Wait.
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
No, that's not me.
Look, why are you shaking?
I'm Akash, AXS 1286.
I'm shaking because I'm being accused for being a PDF file surrounded by a bunch of people that I don't recognize. That's why I'm shaking. The fuck?
It's not my account.
Hey, buddy, you pulled up. You fucking
That's
pulled
all
up,
your
buddy.
You just thought we didn't have
Guess
to
what?
on
You pulled
Snapchat,
up.
buddy.
Guess what?
No,
The cops
We
went
read
to Snapchat.
the right evidence.
Guess what?
Hello.
Guess what?
Can you guys come
We
to
called
my
them for
location?
you.
Yeah.
Can you guys come to my location right now? I am at
He has a 2 Snapchats or what?
3705.
You must have 2 Snapchats, bro.
Yeah.
Wait,
you
I
swear now.
No.
You have 2 Snapchats. We're not fucking
Please read the
stupid.
text. Please, someone, please. Someone, please read the text.
will come and read it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of those. You're one of those tech Indians, smart ones, huh? Motherfucker.
I feel like I was talking about this earlier. I feel like he's just using this as an excuse to be a little racist. You know what I mean? First with the tinga-dinga-dinga-dinga. First he started with that shit. Now he's calling them one of the smart techie Indians. Like, come on, bro. Like, I know you think he's a horrible person, but it feels like this is just kind of an excuse to be a little racist, you know? Just wanted to throw that out there. Let's keep it pushing, though.
I know you.
Blast your company to everybody that you're a
wait.
pedophile that own a company. What's the name of his company?
Wait.
What's the name of his company so we can let everybody know that the pedophile
wait,
his company.
So what do you think? What's your take on it? What do you think happened? He deleted the Snapchat. Like what happened?
Yeah, no, he
so she
either
broke
deleted the snaps or he fucking has a burner snap that he used. We're not stupid. We do this every day. You know how many weirdos like
But if
we catch a day?
she's talking to him on one snap, why would she go to another snap?
You have a second phone? No, that's the same snap she uses every day. He's only talked to you on one snap. He's trying to cover it up. But yet he was
Oh, so
talking
you
to
think
her.
he hacked the
He's
system?
fucking up himself. You were talking to her on Snapchat, but yet we only have one snap that connects to you.
No, guys, listen.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. I have a lot of tattoos, right? But I'm still a judgmental motherfucker. Maybe people judge me too. But I'm going to tell you what my judgment is, right? Motherfucker over there saying he's playing the system. He has a burner account. I don't trust you. I don't trust any person who has palm tattoos and face tattoos only. What the fuck is that? You ever see that person is like, oh yeah, he's got his neck and his face blasted and he's got his hands blasted, but the rest of his body is just clear. I don't trust you. Some about the way your brain works, I could already tell I'm not going to fucking vibe with you too well, right? That being said, I would not have this guy as the leader of my sting operation team. I would assume that he's bound to fuck something up just by the fact that he has hand and face tattoos only. Call me an asshole. Let's keep going.
Guys, I did not talk to her on Snapchat. I sent her this. Look, okay, wait. What time is it? At 7:29. At 7:29.
Where is my toy?
Yes.
The same shit that you were saying on the way here.
Dirty. That's dirty.
It's the same fucking person. It's dirty talk. No, it's fucking pedophile talk when you're talking to a 16-year-old. Don't look at me in my eye, bitch. I'll fucking fuck you up, bro.
I'm not trying to fight. Listen, I'm not a violent person. I'm not trying
We're not trying to fight you too.
You're not a violent person with men, but you want to rape a little girl.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, oh my.
You're gonna get real violent and fuck her throat in an alley, right?
Whoa.
You're like a dog by her neck. How about I walk you like a dog down this fucking...
Whoa. What was he going to do to her now? What did he say? God damn. Okay. Good shit. Bro's getting his freak. So, again, I don't really understand how they made this mistake, but I'm going to show you the apology that Vitali gives later. But we're going to go through this whole entire excruciating video, minute by minute. Let's keep it pushing.
Park.
No, I thought that.
Damn, dog.
How about I walk you by your neck like you just did to her, right?
Homie, damn.
Should I do it?
Damn.
Should I walk you like a dog to your car?
Why did
and
I
let
just
you
get
leave?
blocked then?
Why did you just block her while you're on your phone? You just blocked her while you're on your phone. He just blocked her. He just blocked her.
Wait. I did not block her. Where did I block her? Wait, no, dude.
He has two
Wait, guys.
How the fuck am I blocked for not talking to you?
Wait, blocked 2 seconds ago.
Your Bitmoji looks exactly the same, bro.
This is a circus. Holy.
The same on that account, you dumbass. It looks exactly like
It's you, bro.
Wait, I'm
It's
on
you, bro.
camera.
You know the feds know what's
I'm
up,
not
right?
even on my phone.
You know the
How
feds
did I
know what's
walk
up,
in on
right?
your phone?
You probably blocked
This is a
it.
zoom.
We have another guy that has not
I'm
even
screenshotting
saw
everything.
you.
I'm screenshotting everything.
He watched you. You've been tapping shit and deleting shit,
This has to
bro.
be some type of prank.
It's not some type of prank. We caught you trying to fuck a little girl.
Wait.
Is it a prank that you were trying to fuck a little girl? Is that a prank? Is it
Yeah,
a prank that you were walking her like a dog through the park?
Why is bro so amped up, gang? Well, you know what? I'm gonna take it back because let's assume that they really believe he's a PDF. Then I get it. Amped up. You want to fuck him up. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people on Twitter do. There's this guy, they call him Dr. Pepper. I'm not really trying to promote him or anything because I don't think that's the best way to go about things. But at the same time, I don't feel bad for the pedos. But they'll find a PDF, and they'll just get to whooping his ass, just beating the fuck out of him, like just straight up beating the brakes off his ass. But then you see stories like this, and you wonder how many people are competent enough to actually find the correct person.
Oh, look at you.
So
We seen your dick.
Guys, let's all, yo, guys, everybody just got it. Yo, hold on. Let's start from the beginning. Hey, what do you mean? So she got the, guys, stop. What do you mean by wrong text messages?
Okay,
just
wait.
explain.
Okay, look.
Yeah, let me hear your side of the story. Everybody gets to speak.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
So, okay.
But, Gabe, I asked you, bro. Please.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm gonna just show you everything one by one. Okay.
But you are Indian, so you are smart, so you probably cheated the
No,
system.
but for Indian,
Bro, again in the
Bro, shut the fuck up with that Indian shit, gang. What the fuck?
middle of me talking, bro, I asked you guys. Holy shit, I was just perfectly I was getting a perfect fucking farm clip, and then somebody had to. Okay, hello, how are you? Okay.
Bro has to be on drugs. He has to be on powder, bro. Mind you, Vitali's been in jail for like 9 months in like a Filipino prison or some shit. I can't even remember. But Vitali just came back to the United States, right? And he's just as fucking tweaked out as he was before he left. And I just want to point that out.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah. So, okay.
Actually, go tell him about that, Johanna.
Hello, ma'am. Are you still here?
911.
Yes, we are on the way.
Thank you so
911 is
much,
thinking
ma'am.
like, what the fuck is going on?
Anybody have any
Does anyone have any what?
weapons?
My
No.
cock.
To my knowledge, no one has any
No,
weapons
no.
here. I'm unarmed.
You were being skeptical about
for Indian, you're retarded.
What the fuck?
Yes. Where's the cops?
Why is everybody racist? For Indian, you're retarded. I can't, gang. What the fuck? Everybody. And again, you know, if they think he's a horrible person, then let all the hate fly. But you gotta be sure, bro. You gotta be sure. Like, this is one of the few things in life that you really gotta be sure about. Like, what the fuck? This guy has to show his face at work. He has to go. You gotta be sure. That's why we have the SEX offender registry and shit, because it's the hall of shame. Because we're sure that that's a weirdo. And now he has to go on the hall of shame. You gotta be sure, bro. This is unacceptable. It's unacceptable to fuck this up. You can fuck so many things up except for something like this, in my opinion.
Go.
Sorry.
Yeah, see, he's not that scared.
We got a crazy guy here. The mustache is crazy.
Anyways, I'm not gonna stretch the video out any further. So that was the video. Went viral. It wasn't like, for Vitali, it was doing well. I wouldn't say it went viral, but it went viral when they realized that this was all bullshit. So let's move forward to what Vitali had to say when they realized that this was all fake. This was, well, not fake. This was all incorrect. This was an improper sting operation. Let's see what he had to say. And I still don't understand how they made this mistake. I don't know. Genuinely, I have no clue, because they're not really explaining it to us. And I'll show you what I mean by that when he does his explanation.
We wrongfully identified and accused Akash Singhania as a child predator. We were completely wrong, and we made a terrible mistake. We believe here in only telling the truth, nothing but the truth. And our team and I messed up. We're deeply sorry to Akash. I'm so sorry, and I made a full statement on one of my social media posts on X and Instagram. You can guys go check it out. And Akash Singhania, I'm very sorry. This mistake will never happen again. We messed up. And guys, whoever has those videos, the clippers that are watching this, please delete it, okay? Immediately. I need you guys to delete it. I feel horrible. Yeah, this was very, yeah. This is never gonna happen. The Snapchat messages got messed up. It was a wrong time, wrong place, and yeah, it was not good.
I don't really have much to say about that. I don't get it. We wrongfully accused this person of being a PDF file. Okay, cool. How did we wrongfully do that? Right? So let's move on to the post, because he said, let's go to my Twitter. I'll explain further there, blah, 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 blah. So he posts on his Twitter, and this is the last thing he's posted since the situation. I think he's trying to reel things in from the lawsuit he's about to face. So this got like 4.5 million views. So it's going pretty viral ever since they made the mistake. And this is what he officially had to say. This really doesn't feel like a lawyer was involved, or if there was much forethought put into it, but fuck it, we ball. This is what he had to say. It says, "It has come to my attention that on a recent episode of Catching Child PDF Files, my team and I mistakenly portrayed Akash Singhania as a child PDF file. This is a mistake that I deeply regret. He never intended to meet a minor and has been cleared of all wrongdoing. I apologize to Mr. Singhania, his family, his friends, and anyone else affected by this mistake. To be clear, the work we do to expose predatory behavior is of the utmost importance, but in doing so, we cannot lose sight of the truth. I have removed the video from all my accounts, and I ask anyone who has saved it, please do the same. Though I never encourage anyone to attempt to contact any person in my videos, I ask that anyone who is attempting to contact Mr. Singhania cease at once. This was a learning experience for my team and me, and we will ensure that we remain committed to the truth as we always have, blah, 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 blah." Guess what, folks? I think he torched the little remainder of his career that he had left. You can't even be reputable for catching chomos. We can't even trust you that you actually caught a chomo. We have to second guess even that, which is the lowest hanging fruit of easy content, I would say. Right? Every time you do it, it's a slam dunk. He's a horrible person. You could do whatever you want to him. It's a slam dunk every single time. You couldn't even get that right. And this is why I say I don't think a lawyer or anybody was attached to this statement, because he even made a mistake in the fucking apology. Like how much can you show me that you don't give a fuck? Watch where he makes the mistake. It says, I ask that anyone who is attempting to contact Mr. Singhania cease at once. Mr. Singhania cease. All conjoined into one. He couldn't even give a fuck to space out the words properly because he was just rushing to get it out, I guess. Man, listen. Vitali could be funny sometimes, bro. But goddamn is he a fucking dumbass. But anyways, this is the proof that Mr. Singhania is actually going to sue Vitali, because apparently there's been a text thread between him and other people proven so. A bunch of the messages blurred out, but at the bottom, you can see at the bottom, he responds, I have retained one of the best defamation lawyers in the country. Combine that with the complete and total cooperation from the police department regarding my innocence. I'm feeling pretty good about this position I'm in despite the fucked situation. Let's see what happens. And guess what? Big Vitali, you know, you said he was one of the smart Indians, right? You're one of the techie Indians, aren't you? Well, guess what? That techie Indian is about to bust your asshole open. All that money that you made since you got out of prison, get ready to pass that shit over to the techie Indian. Anyways, I'm going to see you guys real soon. Love y'all. Peace.